Hey everyone, how you doing? I am Mark, and this is episode 11 of Path of Exile Betrayal. We are heading into the mines. Last episode we recovered Desret's banner and opened the mine entrance, so now we can head down and find the Rapture device. So, I made one small change to our build. I swapped out Frostbite for Elemental Weakness because Frostbite is a int dex gem, and our dexterity right now is really low. So we can't really support that gem very well. There are some passive nodes in the tree we could pick up. Let's see if there's a easy to spot plus 30. Yeah, there's a plus 30 dex node there, and there are more around the tree. I don't know if I really want to do that yet. We might end up taking one of those until we can get some more dex on our gear, but we'll see. I also stupidly had bought a Chaos Golem, picked up a Chaos Golem as our quest reward instead of the Lightning Golem we want, so now we have the Lightning Golem to run along with us and kill things. It's pretty fragile, so we'll just have to be careful about keeping it up and running. Otherwise, everything else is the same, and we're ready to go into the mines.
Trembles with the fear of judgment.
And I am going to be picking up some junk today because I want more currency. And Arcane Surge levels up, and I need to look at that real quick. 19, I believe it goes to 21 next, so we are still good on our mana cost. Let's see if I was right. 22. Okay, so we need to be careful about exceeding our elemental weakness cost with that. Let's go ahead and do this pack while we can. That was slightly painful. And as you can see, our golem is already pretty well damaged. He's kind of easy to kill. And remains so for quite a while. A lot of people hook golems up to cast when damage taken gems, just so they don't have to cast them. I sort of just cast it when I notice they're dead. And we have one of the mini bosses here. Let's not stand in those. The other thing I'm going to be picking up. Oh, that was what was that? Oh, there's a caravan out here somewhere. Great. Come here, you.
My things, not yours. Smash you to bitch!
Man, he just heals so much when he gets back to the front of the caravan.
My head still hurts.
Alright, we stopped the caravan. We just have to do some cleanup here. Oh, there's another, it's actually another...
Your death will act on you. Can't have it. So says the eternal it.
Oh, and that was it that fled, which keeps showing up, so that must be some kind of special monster. So the other thing we discovered here was a voltaxic sulfite vein, which is what Nico's been looking for. Nico is the miner that gives us access to the delve. And let's go ahead and hit this.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
And he mines that for us. And theoretically now we can hit the delve. I'm going to talk to Hillick first real fast.
Making a
And
new friend, I am. We was gonna eat dinner together, bit of a drink, talk about work. Told me a few things already, you know. Let me go, and I'll tell you what they told me.
yeah, sure, let's bargain.
You surprised me, Hillick.
And he drops us a veiled item, which we'll take. And we'll take those. And before we talk to Nico, I'm just going to clean this mess up. Go back to town quickly and empty my inventory. Because I am a little greedy right now, I want more currency. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm also going to unveil this chess piece that we got from Hillick. So let's see what we get as far as options. Oh, and that gives us a achievement there. Alright, strength and int. 1% of evasion rating is regenerated as life per second while focused. That doesn't really help us. 25% of damage is taken from mana before life while focused. That's potentially useful. We'll see, but I think I'm going to go ahead and pursue this stat buff. And that
Sullivan,
ends up
what
not
do you
really
need
helping
now?
us, so we're going to sell this. And head back down to the depths. I am not going to upgrade our arcane surge support, and I will upgrade that. Now let's talk to Nico and see what he has to say.
Ah, this is the stuff. Good nose, Exile. You find more and I'll come right over. Don't touch it though. Stuff will send you mad without the right precautions. You think I want to be dressed like this? Tell you what, how about we take a look around my mine? Talk to me when you're ready to go.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and visit the mine.
Exile.
Okay, so this is the entrance to the delve. There's Nico, and there's our stashes are available here. So let's talk to him again.
Looks like shite, eh? Well, don't judge a mine by its entrance. Eternals used to pull all sorts of goodies out of these rocks, and they never had my secret weapon. Just inside the mine shaft is my creaky little crawler. Took one of the old Eternal torture devices and repurposed it. Oh, it can still tear your skin off like peeling a fruit, but hopefully it won't try to. Instead, it can lay down a daisy chain of lights powered by that voltaxic sulfite. You'll want to be on the lookout for more of that, mind you. This big beauty next to me, my pride and joy, feeds Crawler with refined and purified sulfite, and it's capable of taking all sorts of the raw materials strewn below ground and turning them into sources of light and explosives. How about you head underground and follow the mechanical little bugger to an azurite vein, eh?
Okay, so he actually sells resonators, which we can use with fossils to create sort of custom enchantment currency. And can't quite interact with that yet, but let's go ahead and head into the mine and see what's up. And immediately we realize we have to recast our golem because it's dead.
This is Crawler, capable of scouting out a few of the valuables hidden down here, but needs your muscle to get to them. Tell it where you want to go, and try to stay alive till you get there. Crawler will burn through sulfite on the way, and we ain't made of sulfite, so choose carefully. How about you follow it to a nearby azurite vein, eh? Make sure you stick near Crawler's light. Believe me, you don't want to get dragged into the darkness.
Okay, so we have our voltaxic sulfite here, which is basically crawler fuel. And we can interact with the crawler to figure out where we want to go. And because we're on a quest, we can go here. So there's the surface. The deeper you go, you can see monster level 35. Down here, they're monster level 38, 39. The deeper you go, the better the rewards and the tougher the fights. And some of these zones, as you go deeper, will have sort of global modifiers on the area, so they can affect how the monsters fight and effects you'll be subject to. Over here we have flares and dynamite count and our azurite count, and azurite is what we use up in Nico's machine to gain benefits. So let's go ahead and just kick this crawler off and follow it along. And let's not stand in the bug explosions. And you do have to stay close to the crawler because otherwise the darkness will kill you. Wow, I am burning through a lot of mana. Alright, and we have reached our destination. Those circles on the ground are the destinations for the crawler. And already our golem has died again. And one of the cool things about being in the delve is you get a ton of XP. So every one of these destinations... Ooh, there's a crafting recipe, so let's grab that. And that gives us a way to add 2 or 3 sockets to an item, which is always cool. There's some barrels to break. We always break barrels. And then we're going to start this event, which is going to spawn a bunch of monsters that we have to kill to harvest the azurite in this area. Don't click outside the window. And we got a nice bunch of currency out of that. We killed our golem again. And you can see there's some azurite down here. And we just have to run near it to gather it up. We didn't get a whole lot as expected. But we can also grab all the stuff that dropped. And that is one of the really great things about doing delve, is the fact that you get a ton of currency out of it. Don't see anything else there. Oops. Don't click on the Windows key. Apparently I am fumble-fingered today. Nothing else there we really care about. So we could run back because now the crawler has left a trail behind it of lights. And in fact, I'm just going to do that. So we don't have any torches at the moment. So going into the darkness, if we do this, you can see immediately we start taking damage. And we can negate some of that stuff by using Nico's machine. So that's probably what he's going to have us do next, the Voltaxic generator.
Beauty. Look at it sparkle. Glows like blue embers in the dark. My machine here can turn these rocks into something a little more useful. You might need some extra light down there, so how about you put a few flares together? Mine's also full of dead ends and things that ought to be dead themselves, so get a blasting stick while you're at it. Should have enough for both on ya.
Okay, so he's going to ask us to make a flare and a piece of dynamite. And we have 30 azurite, so let's go ahead and we'll make one flare, one piece of dynamite, and he wants us to make 2. And we'll talk to Nico again, but we will also level up our lightning golem.
Hot little pair of sticks you got. Mind you, don't get 'em mixed up. Don't want to have to mop you up. Though I suppose blowing yourself to bits is better than getting lost in the dark down there. I suggest you bring a few sticks of dynamite and a few flares when you venture down there. Crawler will guide you to some large ore veins, but tossing a flare into the gloom might reveal some very pretty little treasures. Since the mine's been around for so long, all the easy pickings have already been pinched. Might have to do some excavating of your own if you want something truly precious. There's some fragile-looking walls down there. Reckon a well-placed stick of dynamite will turn those walls to rubble. Why don't you give that a go, eh? I'll let you keep whatever you find on the other side. See you later.
Okay, I'm just going to walk in here real fast. The crawler behavior is a little strange sometimes. Yeah, I'm not going to run out there. You can see how fast that darkness took our life down. The darkness is nasty. We get darkness resistance as we spend more voltaxic sulfite. And you can see our darkness resist is 0. So that's why we're taking so much damage. Anyhow, I am going to go back to town. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, maybe he did. Maybe there is... we did have a way back. So we didn't lose our instance progress. Let's see. We are going to keep going. And all we're looking for here is the way down. I see the way down over there. And before we go delving, we will go ahead and continue our progress on our passive tree. And I'm going to have to look at where we're going next. I think this... Nope. Where is it? Somewhere up here there is another totem... set of totem nodes. I don't think it's this one. I think there's another one up here. Anyhow, we'll figure it out.
Corruption eats away at the roots of this mountain.
So I'm going to go through here and find Deseret. We find a Syndicate laboratory along the way, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.
No more deals. Just good, clean violence. Even better with a weapon than with words.
Okay, so we killed Leo. Let's give him a quick look.
You won, so congratulations are in order. But the Syndicate's still going strong. Want to really hit us where it hurts? Then you've got to let us team up. Take us down as a group. I'll even let you choose my teammate. Up for the challenge?
Yeah, let's go ahead and team them up. Because I think the key to this might be we have to kill it that fled before we kill its partner.
I'm excited for the next round.
Grab that, and I'm just going to head out. Because we need to get moving through the mines. I see our quest quest target, and I think I've probably gone the wrong way, so I'm going to have to backtrack and go up this side passage. Alright, we're on our way to Deseret Spirit, and there is a little mini-boss here as well, who we can kill pretty easily. And we talk to Deseret Spirit and release it.
No soul should suffer as you have, Deseret.
And now we're headed to town to talk to to Tasuni, and we are also, and I could have just come around. And we're still looking for the Rapture device, which is going to be on the next level down of the mines. So I'm going to explore the rest of this, figure out where the exit is, and go on from there. Okay, I found the entrance to the lowest level, so we'll continue through this area, and right away we hit a syndicate.
I spent every moment behind those bars. Picture
Caravan, it looks like.
This land is teetering on the brink of cataclysm.
They're not your things, little exile.
This is going to be nasty because we don't have anything cleared here. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, this is going to be tough.
My head still hurts.
That didn't stop it yet. We killed one of them, but I think we need to kill them both. There's the other one.
You can't be!
Ooh. Really got to avoid standing in her poison. I think that's poison. Okay, we killed both of them. Our lightning golem died as usual.
Alec has very little idea as to what is going on at any given moment. That makes him dangerous.
Yeah, we'll betray Hillock. That sets up a rivalry, and Hillock gets booted to the basement. He loses all his items, too. I believe he had a couple items, so that's interesting. And let's go back and find... Didn't we kill Hillock? We did. We killed Hillock way back here.
I hate this job. Hate it! Makes no sense to me. My boss gave me some scribbled paper. Told me everything I need to know is on it, but I can't make out the pictures. If you let me go, you can take a look. Maybe you can work out what it means.
We're so close to fortification here. But let's go ahead and imprison him.
Hate the dark?
And he gives us another item with veil. And we have this blacksmith strongbox we're going to open. And... oh, that's a rogue exile. I think that was a rogue exile. I'm going to start picking up daggers because I think I'm going to switch to daggers for this build. You can do either daggers or wands. Daggers give you a lot more crit potential. And last time I ran a similar build, that was where I went, and it was very successful. So, we're just looking for the Rapture device down here. I'm going to pick up that flask. Okay, we have found the Rapture device and another crafting recipe. Go ahead and learn Elemental Resistances, rank 2. There's a notebook from Malachi, so let's see what he has to say.
The Rapture device has absorbed its fill of harvested life from fury and desire. It is ready. So am I. I know now that I was born to be the end and the beginning of the Empire. The beast has made this clear to me. As clear and undeniable as the sacrifice I must now make. My Lady Diala, my love, my life's greatest achievement. She must leave me now, for she cannot follow, and she will perish if she remains. And so I will ask of her more than she would ever give. I will betray her. I will break her heart, so that I do not break her soul.
Malachi is a bastard. We'll grab the waypoint, and then we're going to go talk to Lady Diala, who happens to be down here next to the inoperable Rapture device.
You know, not a cockroach. Had I accepted my place, my rapturous role, the beast would be no more, no less, no anything at all. My selfishness tickled the beast's fancy and it laughed the world I knew away. Yet I have had much time to think on my lonesome, much time to wonder. Wonder if the Rapture really needs to eat a gemling queen. Maybe something else will get its catastrophic juices slavering. Something like eyeball soup, the eye of fury, the eye of desire. Pretty gems for our pretty designs. But where could they be? Don't fret now. I have my suspicions. Calm, the sovereign of slaughter. He remains and suffers his delusions right here in the halls of nightmare. Fury is all he knows, so fury Calm will have. Duresso, king of swords, damned by desire. Oh, aren't we all? He's down here too, and desire's curse remains his to bear. Go on, not a cockroach. Bring me the crown jewels so that we might wake the Rapture and finally put an end to this pestering beast.
Okay, so you remember Calm and Duresso. Calm was the leader of the Kaori who came to the shores of Wraeclast a long time ago and ended up getting, let's just say, turned to cannibals. So we have Calm's dream here, which we will go through to kill Calm. And then over here we have Duresso, and recall that Duresso was the lover of Merveil in the end of Act 1. We killed Merveil, and she was babbling on about Duresso quite a bit. So we face off against him in Duresso's dream. Let's see. I need to go back to town because I need to talk to Tasuni and figure out what quest reward we get for finding the Rapture device and freeing Desheret's spirit.
I felt it, saw it, the storm of her release. Our red Sakema is free to mingle once more with the red earth of our birthplace. Deshret was the howling wind, the lash and bite of the driving dust. Our wild Visteria is weakened by her absence no longer. You've done yourself proud today, Exile. Righted a wrong that we Malachi have borne for far too long. And of course, as promised, you shall be rewarded.
So we get a skill book out of the deal.
You've done yourself proud today, Exile.
So we have 2 skill points to spend. I'm going to take a quick run around town and see if anyone else has anything to say.
Speak your mind.
Nope. I think someone does. Oh, you know what?
Greetings.
We can invite Nico to our hideout.
This'll do nicely, Exile. Bye.
So he'll be in there with all the other masters. Kira has something to say.
Deshret has ascended and returned, as we all must, to the dust of Vastiri. The Red Sakema's dishonor has passed, and for that, outsider, I will always be grateful. Yet honor lies not in whether an act is committed. Honor lies in how an act is committed. What does it say of the Maraketh when we are forbidden to attend to our own? What does it say of Oyan and her belief in her own blood, our own honor?
Kira's a little grumpy. Okay, I'm going to clean up my inventory. Before I do that, I believe I have an item to unveil in here somewhere. Yes. Let's go ahead and unveil this. It looks like we have 2 potential crafts that we can unlock. Let's go ahead and unlock this fire and chaos resistances. And it doesn't take us all the way. It only takes us that far. So that was kind of silly. They're pretty expensive as far as items needed to unlock them. So I am going to go ahead and sell off a bunch of junk in my inventory, and I'll be right back. Okay, and before I put away the currency we got, this is sort of what we picked up from selling all the junk that I was picking up. It's not a lot, but it's something. So I'm going to stick this into my stash. Ugh. Bit laggy. And I am also going to go ahead and spend our passive points. I took a quick peek at our passive tree, and we are in fact going along here. And I think our next path is up here to these life nodes and to pick up a little bit of elemental resist. We are also going to pick up these spell crit nodes here eventually. But right now I'm a little more concerned about defense, so I'm going to go for these life nodes first. And this is in fact the totem circle that we're going to grab. So once we get these life nodes, I'll either go out here, grab this, or down here and grab this. Okay. I will save those changes. For now, I think that's a good place to wrap this episode up. We made good progress in the mines, and next time we're going to go face off against Calm and Dureso and get the eyes that Diala needs to operate the Rapture device without killing herself. Thanks as always for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to keep up with the channel, and hit the notification bell if you want to hear when new videos go out. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.